Jamaican to Canadian with my boy Charlie, and we're talking about culture shock, about the financial, story nice, right, right. And we're talking about the financial, shocks that we get when it came to Canada, right? So Charlie,
just before COVID, I lost my job.
you lost your job.
Mm-hmm. So when COVID started and people were being laid off, I was already not working.
Mm-mm. So you were, it was a shock?
It was because I didn't know that I was going to be out of work for that long, because them always said there's a 2-year glass ceiling. Once you work in 2 years, and it's kind of easier to get a job because you have Canadian work experience. But it took me a while to get a job again.
And what you did after
then,
Charlie?
But then on top of that, I actually had a relative move up here and was staying with us.
Mm-hmm.
So now a 3 month to feed.
But no job.
And that relative not get no work yet.
Okay.
So me scroll social media and me see a advertisement, Canadian Superstore.
They want people
to
work. Superstores like supermarket.
The supermarket. I'm running on it.
Yeah. What kind of job?
Running. I'm working at 10:30, 10:45, and at the stroke of 11 o'clock, there were about 14, 15 of us restocking the shelves at the supermarket.
See that? Charlie, tell them what you do. What kind of work you do? IT, right?
I'm IT.
IT specialist.
I have networking certification and I have years of desktop experience. But
this is a man now. And it's not a joke. This is not a joke. You come to Canada, if you get a job shoveling snow, you better make sure you do good. You can lose that job and nobody now hire you in no quick succession. And when you lose that job, you clutch at a straw.
Yep.
Clutch at a straw. So this is this IT. Mm-hmm. Up there, you lose a job and you can't get no work, you're going to stock shelf in a supermarket. Yeah. So you see, if you never put in pride aside, I'm dead for hungry.
Dead for hungry.
Dead for hungry. I remember when that happened for you.
Yeah, man.
I remember when you were doing it in the night.
Yeah, man.
You work all night. Like doctor.
11 p.m. to 7 a.m. When we leave, the supermarket just open back.
Yeah, I remember that.
And when you leave, you're in your work all night from 11 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning. Mm-hmm. When you're done your bus.
What that mean?
You're tired.
You're tired. Yeah.
As in, everybody tried to get.
But why did you have to do that though, Charles? Why did you have to do that?
Ends have to meet.
But why not? But you were already working. You just lose your job.
That might be true, but the thing is, your budget still have to come together. Mm-hmm. By that time we had bought a house. Mm-hmm. So say I have mortgage to deal with, and then just about at that time they were
in a mind shop in a minute you're
and the interest rates were going up.
Okay. So the point you're trying to make is that we don't have the disposable income. We don't have the disposable income like Jamaica. What do you mean by that though?
So you're the Jamaica, you want to go on a flex. You just call some friends and thing, and you just go beach and you eat some food and you whatever.
Yeah.
You really too think about it.
Yeah.
Here so you have to make sure you have a line item in your budget.
Say go beach.
And say alright. When you sit down at the restaurant, you say you only have $100 to spend. And when you add
serious, no Charlie.
Yeah man, you have to add up everything to make sure.
You have to make sure you don't bust the 100.
Because if I bust the 100 and I can't buy lunch for 2 days.
No, you have to do extra time on the job. You have to do extra time for the job.
And on every job you can get extra time and get approved fee just like that. Some job extra time after pre.
But when you're in Jamaica and we don't cook food. The only time I carry lunch go work are when I cook Sunday evening. Everybody at Jamaica cook rice and peas and chicken for Sunday, or oxtail and rice and peas, something fancy. And so they always carry that on Monday. But we always buy our lunch during the week. I want to think about it. We just buy our lunch. Here, you can't afford to buy a McDonald's every day because that's too expensive.
It adds up.
Yeah, it bleeds you. You can't afford it because I don't know why, but you just don't have the money to spend as when you're in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You're always chasing a moving goalpost.
Here.
Always.
Here.
It's not very comfortable, and especially as a man, you want to make sure say you can provide for your house. And couldn't sit down and not do nothing in a COVID.
Not for no long time.
Even if you start shelf, me for the something.
Yeah. So you see the financial environment in Canada is way different from the financial environment in Jamaica. And like you said, I never used to write no budget when I did Jamaica. I remember when my first son born, I just go down on Price Mart and go buy one crib. Just use my card and buy one crib and buy whatever I want, right? I never thought about it, right? Now I come here and I want to buy a bed, I probably have to look for a friend and beg them, you have a mattress where you want, because it's serious something.
It's
because
serious.
if you spend money and you don't have it, then you're going to end up with this debt, right? And it's very easy to get trapped in. That was a culture shock for me.
Yeah, and the thing about
not being able to spend money here.
North Americans have a problem with debt, and we not think about them things in Jamaica, not because Jamaica have money.
No, we don't.
But things just look more accessible.
Yeah. You have a little more liquidity in your assets.
Yeah. You have one and two little rainy day fund you can bounce back on.
Yeah.
Because you actually.
But then Jamaica, my friend want $10,000 for borrow. I'm lending friend $10,000.
Yeah.
It don't come in like that. Here, you want $50 for borrow and nobody know have it. Them say, I'm sorry, I can't help you. $50, they can't. I have a friend who used to work in the bank, and she said the people them come in at the bank, and the man asked her, how much money is on my account? And she said, $15. And the man said, damn, can I have it all? The man took out $15 out of the account because he just not no more.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in Jamaica. I've never been without money in Jamaica.
So the thing about it here, you come here and you get a good, even when you finally do get a good job, you still try clear some back things where you probably borrow from, or some things where you do without while you just come.
Yes.
So you finally get a good job, so now people just buy a car, or them just buy a TV, or them just actually buy things that them can feel
and the
like.
salary is so low. The salary is so low here. I don't know. You have a problem with that?
It is.
You hear people say them make $80,000. You see when they get the paycheck, honestly, I can tell you. When I get a paycheck every 2 weeks, how $2,000 I get?
Yep.
It's like, how is this $80,000? How does it add up to the $80,000?
So one of the big things about things here that we don't have back home is the amount of tax we pay.
You don't pay that many tax. They take more than 50% of my pay every time.
If you make 100,000 a year, what you end up carrying home is about 67.
Yeah, but if in Jamaica, when in Jamaica we're making the millions, right?
Yeah.
It equate here to some measure. Because if I was making 3 million in Jamaica, I come here and make 36,000 a year. That's the same 3 million.
Yeah.
But the 36,000 here, you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
You can't rent no house with $36,000, right? But in Jamaica, $360,000,
enough money.
3.6 million a year, is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And you don't spend it off.
That's right.
You don't spend it off.
That's right. So you come here and you can't afford no rent.
Can't afford to rent it. Because that's actually $3,000 you make up for the year, for the month. That's the rent, $3,000 a year rent. You can't even get a helper. Charlie, tell me about the helper thing. You just have a baby. You have a helper, Charlie?
They don't know when them help over here.
No, that was a shock for me. In Jamaica, I had a helper living. It was a line item if I have a budget. My helper would make money out of my pocket.
That's right.
And I come here with my 3 children and I look helper and them say, what is that?
What is that?
And how you going to pay that? So why you don't have no helper?
Me can't even consider that. Because that here's another big thing which was a culture shock to me. A lot of the little things, the little you go cut your hair, you give a man 4 bills, and you have a mechanic come check in and give him a little $2,000 or whatever. That don't work here. That don't work here. Granted, the barber we'll take your 4 bills and next 4 bills and next 4 bills, and him can make do because while things expensive, you still can manage.
Right.
Here so, even the little man, I make a big money too.
Yeah.
So the barber, I make a proper wage.
Yeah. And that's why we can't have the nanny, we can't have the helper, because the helper will take a whole of your money when you work. So you might as well stay home.
The helper go to work your same salary.
Yeah, your same salary. So you go, they're going to make $3,000. The government take 1,000 of that. You come home with 2, and the helper want 3 still. So where the other 1,000 will come from? Yeah? And the helper don't pay tax.
And you don't pay bills yet.
You don't pay them bills yet. So it just don't add up. It just don't add up. It's a big struggle. It's a big struggle. And then, everything, you have to do everything here yourself.
Yeah.
If you want painting inside your house, Jamaica, you want paint your house, you just go down the road and call a friend and say, come paint this thing, make me my money, and him gone. Here, if you punch a ear, if you don't have CAA, barely you're out of the woods, because you need CAA, roadside assistant, to come and take your car and pump you up.
Me tell you a story. Bridget tell me, say, him puncture upon one of the major roads in here. And he pull up on the side of the road. Him literally look on the exit to come off of the road.
Mm-hmm.
And CA come and say, boy, no, you cannot be here. I'm saying, just drive me down the end of the road. No, we don't pull cars here, Kai. You know a yard, you broke.
Tie a piece of card pan here
and tow you. That don't happen here.
Yeah.
A wrecker truck will come and take up your car and move it.
Yes.
So
and you have to pay them $3,000 and move it 100 feet. $300. Sorry.
Yeah, but $300, $500 the man tell the man for move the something not even 100 foot.
So I remember in Jamaica, my car, I was driving up another road to go up to Reddy's Road. I was living in that area. I was driving up a road. I don't remember what name. I'm here, blow! I see some people and look for me weird. I know some tire burst.
Mm-hmm.
I just pull over in the big mall right there. So by the time I pull over, 3 man draw down for me. Take off the tire before me even ask them. Take off the tire, put on back the tire. I say, go on that time. I give him $500 and go about in business. Yeah. Here, you stay there. Fox come out of the woods, draw you away if you don't have CAA. Right? So where you must get the money? Your pipe bursting in the house. You have to pay the plumber. You have to pay the plumber to come and look where the pipe burst, $100, and after I'm paying $100, him leave, and him go away and come back with a few parts. You have to pay him $500 more to fix the little leak when probably him just want to little white something wrong the white name.
Like a tangent.
And put it on, and then charge $100. Let me tell you something. It's hard.
Let me tell you, the first car,
it's hard.
The first car I buy, God blessed one. Is actually a teacher from high school who teach me how to change car tire.
Yeah, you better learn all those skills.
When me just come, I get my first car, and me used to change my car tire. The people have got Canadian tire, whatever, figure change them tire for winter and summer. If I do that myself and save the money there.
Yeah.
You see the house I live now, and me put in the garage door open now.
You better learn.
Me put in
$100 that's enough. $100 you save, right? So
no, that was $250.
When I came before him. It was 100 and I came.
Me put it. You have to do everything.
Yeah.
Half of the things in the house where they need installing, and me do it.
Yeah.
And most of the other half,
you have to pay somebody for weed walk your yard if you can't do it yourself. At the first place we go, and every time I look outside, women, there's no discrimination. If you're a woman or a man, you better shovel that snow.
Yep.
You better cut that lawn. You better do all the gardening. You better fix that pipe outside that is leaking. You better do it all yourself. Or all of those.
Everything is
like $200, $250, and all of that money. Where are you gonna get it from?
Everything is expense.
Everything is. I come here, I work 2 jobs till I nearly dead. I just work 2 jobs constantly just to make ends meet.
Yeah.
And still no meet.
Yeah.
You know.
So with all that's being said, the crux of it is that if you do come Canada, lock the frack tail.
If you're a guy.
If
you're a guy, what to do, Charlie?
If you're a guy, you cross your legs and bang your belly.
Bang your belly.
Bang your belly. Bang your belly.
It's not bang, it's ban.
Yeah, it's
B-A-N.
Well, straight English is B-A-N-D for band your belly.
Band your belly.
For hold it down so you not eat too much.
Yeah.
So you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You basically have to monitor your spending.
And it is worse now after COVID.
Yeah.
Things have gone up
Everything
like
is
triple, quadrupled. So now when I came here, I could get grocery. I could buy a bunch of grocery for like $100. Now I go to the store, buy the same groceries, $400.
Yeah.
It's $400. So
Yeah. Yeah.
so if you're coming to Canada,
Mm-hmm.
beware. It's not cheap. It's not cheap.
You know, coming to Canada to work no big job and work no big money.
You might have to live in a basement. Nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
It might be the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lap your fractail.
Mhm.
Longer living in a basement till you can afford to do otherwise.
That's right.
And just be careful. You might fall into debt real quickly, and it's hard to get out.
Yeah, that
It's
is very
hard to
true.
get
That
out.
is very true.
Yeah, I learned the hard way.
It's not all doom and gloom though. If you come and you're wise and you manage yourself and you manage your expectations
And you step on the crooked.
and you stay upon the crooked. Nobody come on the smooth part.
Yeah, step on the
Step
crooked.
on the crooked. Even if you have to walk a little bit, just know say you can make it and you balance your budget and you have one and two little resources where you can probably pull on from your community and your friends and
Yeah.
whatever. Sometimes you not have it for eat dinner today, but you can go buy a virgin and get from freedom pot and at
Yeah.
least you can save
I
a little
had
bit to
friends
yourself
who would
and
bring
yourself.
food to us. I had friends who would bring a basket of grocery to us because I had kids. These are my friends from back home, Jamaica, my church. And they would bring stuff to us. And I would go to my food bank at my church. I wasn't
man.
afraid.
Yeah, man.
I went to my food bank. I get cereal. I get all kinds of stuff for my kids. And I wasn't afraid because I wasn't going to let my children die for hunger.
Yeah.
I can live it out, but I'm not going to let them die for hunger when I can get from otherwise. My friends pack them grocery and come,
Yeah.
you know, and that's how we got
Yeah.
by. My friends gave me clothes for my boys. A lot of the times they would pack their clothes because their children grow out the clothes and my children get them.
Yeah, even the other day when
Jamaica, we don't do that in Jamaica, you know?
when my arm was broken and my wife was pregnant, people from church will come with pot of soup and
Yes.
people who have them farm come and them drop off basket and
Yes.
first time me taste squash. We know pumpkin, but this is squash business
It's
and
nice.
whatever.
I like squash.
Yeah. Me soon figure out how to cook it properly.
I
But
appreciate it.
yeah, but trust me, financially, it is a challenge. But we know as Jamaicans, we face most challenges, and we'll find a ways to overcome them.
Yes. I feel like as Jamaicans, in Jamaica, we stand alone. We can do things on our own. But here,
We bond together.
we need to. And the person before you
Yeah.
said we need to network.
Oh yeah.
We need to
Oh,
network. Because if we don't network,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
we can't
yeah.
get by. Can't
Yeah,
get
man.
by.
We used to
It's a
sing this
network.
song back home. No man is an island. No man stands alone.
No, man.
Is an island.
I remember that.
Yeah, man. So Jamaican to Canadian, it's an experience like none other. People go to other countries, they have them other experiences, but this is our experience.
From Jamaica to Canada.
From
It's a
Jamaica to
Big
Canada?
shock. Big shock. Big shock. Charlie, really appreciate the time and the energy and all the stories because these were real shocks for me as well.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate you coming in and telling
Yeah,
us
man.
about this shock.
No
you know?
problem. See if you remember this.
But
See that? She never remember it. She there so long.
right? So, Jamaican turned Canadian. I'm here 10 years in a Charlie. Give me some props, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't forget nothing,
You're
but
good, you're good.
some things we might need to be
You're
reminded
refresher,
about.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Jamaican turned Canadian.
Yeah,
so
totally.
Charlie, thank you so much for coming on to my show and for sharing
Most
all this
welcome.
experience. I really had fun. It
Most welcome.
was really fun. So good things. And I just want you to tell them one last last word.
One last word. When you come here, don't forget who you are.
Don't forget
Yes,
who you
sir.
are. Go through your shock. Go through your
Yes,
shock and come out safe. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, if you like this conversation, share with a friend, subscribe to my channel. As usual, from myself and from Charles, it's bye-bye.
For now.